stoked to be here too. I just wish I didn't have to drive here, man. Like, I could never drive again in my life, and I would be completely fine with that. And the state of Texas agrees, because I keep getting into car accidents. Worst part about getting in a car wreck is you have the same conversation with every single person you talk to. They're like, oh my God, are you okay? And all these idiots on the road nowadays. And I bet that asshole was texting and driving. And I was. I was, dude. I have learned my lesson when it comes to the texting and driving, because honestly, it just makes the Netflix screen way too small. I can't even keep up with the plot, dude. It is not worth it. I'm kidding, yo. I'm kidding. The idea of me Netflix and driving is bumming you out. I promise you, I can't afford Netflix. It's fine. It's okay. I had to quit Netflix not too long ago. I didn't quit cold turkey, though. I still have Hulu. I think we can all agree that's like the methadone of streaming services. Yeah. And I still keep Disney Plus on hand because I think of Disney Plus a lot like I think of weed. Used to be really fun when we were kids. Now I mostly just like to have to go to sleep at night. Now I do watch a lot of movies, not while I'm driving, I promise. But I watch a lot of movies, but I find that I cry more now, a lot more when I watch movies than I did when I was a kid. But like, not like the movies you'd expect. Like, I'm not crying during like The Lion King. The other day I cried when Daniel LaRusso won the All Valley Karate Tournament. At the end of the Karate Kid Part 3. Right, so obviously a couple of us shed a tear or two in the first one, but guys, by the third one, he's not even an underdog anymore. He's like the Karate Man at this point. But I know why I cry more as an adult than as a kid. It's just because growing up as a guy in the 90s, you were really only allowed to have one of three feelings, right? Like, you were allowed to feel happy, you were allowed to feel angry, or you were allowed to feel your dad's belt on the back of your ass. I love that joke because you can kind of hear where people are beating his children. I'm kidding, it's all of you. You're at a comedy show on a Tuesday night. No, man, I really am kind of over the summer, to be honest. I'm just hot all the time. I sweat. It's awful. And worst thing is, I just learned the hard way that I now have too much side boob to wear a tank top. It's not a body image issue, okay? Like, people get kind of weirded out about this joke, but it's not a body image issue. I do have body image issues. Like, I've got that body dysmorphia, which means like every mirror I look into is like a funhouse mirror. We got any other bulimics in the room? Maybe some in the bathroom? They'll be back. They'll catch up. They'll catch up. The side boob thing, guys, though, this is not a body image issue. I am just so sick and tired of every time I go out to eat, somebody is like, ma'am, you are going to need to cover up if you want to dine in here. And I get it, dude. I understand the situation. Depending on the angle you're getting me at right now, you're probably trying to figure this out. I walked out of the restroom earlier, and I made eye contact with a woman, and then I saw her double check to make sure she was going to the right place. I get it, yo. I understand the situation. It's actually getting worse, too, because I've been gaining weight, and the curvier I get, the more often I get confused as a lesbian. That is just a whole new demographic of women for me to disappoint y'all. And regardless if people think I'm a dude or a lesbian, they always have this weird expectation that I'm gonna know how to fix stuff. Guys, my whole garage situation is just a shoebox full of those little wrenches that come with IKEA furniture. I am not your man or your woman for the job, guys. Not for me. I've been trying to make change. I've been trying to lose weight. I think my biggest issue is I just don't understand dieting. Like, my idea of low carb is when I switch from bagel bites to pizza rolls. Nothing. I am like 75% keto at this point. Pretty good, I think, yeah. Specifically the Edo part is what I've got down. Not that hard. That's why I look like every lead singer of like a hair metal band if they got addicted to Hot Pockets instead of heroin. I know the culprit too, that's the worst part, man. It is my air fryer. Anybody air fryer people? Yeah, dude, I call mine my food vape. Now my cholesterol is as high as I am, though. It is becoming a problem. I have also been trying to exercise. I've actually been swimming laps, but I had a weird experience the other day. I went swimming, and a very pregnant woman got in the lane next to me, and she told me that she was there to swim out the baby. Y'all are handling this better than I did, to be completely honest. I was pretty disgusted. I did handle it well, though, I think, because I did what any responsible comedian would do in this situation. I kept my mouth shut, but I went home and I tweeted about it. But I got destroyed in the comments, y'all. Like, women were saying things to me like, you're very immature, and you don't know how a woman's body works. And yeah, that's true, but I am not immature because I think it's in poor taste for a woman to poop out her placenta in a public pool. No. Guys, I'm immature because I don't feel guilty at all that I peed in that pool. I am an older millennial. I like to tell people I was born somewhere between memes and meh. Like, one of my favorite activities in the world, y'all, is to kick kids off my lawn while I enjoy a nice slice of avocado toast. That is delightful. But as an older millennial, we get like tested on our wokeness or whatnot. It's obnoxious. But I got tested pretty hard the other day because I actually got a gift of a massage. And when I booked it, I requested a female masseuse. But when I got there, they only had dudes. So I had to have a conversation with myself. And I'm like, you know what? He's a pro. This will be fine. You know how your worst fear when you book a massage is that you might fart during it? That should not be your worst fear. Guys, your worst fear should be that your masseuse might fart during your massage. Yeah, because here I am with my face like in the splash zone, y'all. And these are not dainty lady farts. These are booming, bellowing man farts. I can feel them moving through my body. And the worst part by far was the stench. Completely ruined the happy ending for me. Guys, I'm gonna tell one more and we'll get out of here, smoke some Disney Plus and call it a night, I think. It's obvious that we should be legalizing weed by now. I think we can pretty much all agree on that, but dispensaries are making potheads way too bougie. I'll give you an example. I was smoking a joint the other day in a parking garage underneath a stairwell with some strangers, as you do. And I passed this joint to this woman that I do not know. And she looks me dead in the eyes and she says, is that an indica or a sativa? Man, we're in a parking garage right now. That is some weed right there. Like, smoke it or don't, I don't care. Because the only concern in my mind at this moment is it gonna make it back around to me? Guys, thank you guys. My name's Miles Francis.